Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to listen to is an experiment in sound.
Hey guys, what's going on? Kingflipper here. Welcome to another Marquee matchup predictions episode. As you know, I get these up done for Saturday. I try and get them done as quick as possible, but Saturday normally seems to be the norm when I drop it. And obviously, I predict basically 5 teams because I'm in a league, and the requirements are we predict 4, obviously the 4 main teams, and then we get a wild card as well. So basically, if you want to check anyone else as well, anyone that does other Marquee matchups that I know of, they're in the description below. Feel free to check them out, see what they got as well, see what they predict. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Obviously, I go from most likely to least likely. The most likely one to for this week is going to be the Derby della Mole. It's Torino versus Juventus. Quite a big derby looking at it. I was just checking it quickly, so it's not too bad. Requirements wise, we've got 78 rated, minimum of 6 Calcio A players, and obviously a minimum of 90 chemistry. Players to invest in: Torino, Enkalu, centre back, you can get him for about 600 coins, which isn't too bad as a buy now. And for Juventus, Decilio, left back, is 600 coins as well, so not too expensive. But if you could probably get away with if some bids, obviously for cheaper, so you're not too bad. So that's not too bad for the first one. Second one, I've predicted this one because there is a couple of reasons why. One, because I didn't pick the Birmingham versus the Villa game this week. 2, because they're on the same points as well. So basically, literally whoever wins goes above one or the other. It's the East Anglian derby. It is Norwich versus Ipswich. So it's a derby, same points, and they didn't pick the Villa Blues game, which is another championship game. So I'm going to go with this one. Requirements wise, 75 rated. Minimum of 4 championship players and minimum of 85 chemistry. Are my predictions for the requirements. Players to invest in: Norwich, you can pick up close, centre back for 500 coins, not bad considering he's a gold rate player. Ipswich, on the other hand, though, the minimum buy it now for most bronze players for Ipswich is 400 coins. So them players are already starting to rise, so I'd try and get them in there as quick as possible, just at least get 1 or 2, just in case, because a team like that, especially as they've got no gold players, can go up quite a lot. So, you know, it's going to be, I've invested in that one as well myself, but you know. Next, we've got another derby. It's Guimarães versus Braga. It's the Mino derby. This one is, and it's in the Liga NOS. Requirements wise, 76 rated, minimum of 6 Liga NOS players and minimum 90 chemistry. I'm doing the 6 La Liga NOS is because it is a big league, to be honest. You've got a lot of goal players, so it doesn't surprise me if they do that. And I'm only going a 76 rated, sorry, because I don't think it's going to be that high. Players to invest in, I mean, you can literally pick up either team's players, and there's quite a few of each of them as well, for 450 coins, or any goal player for 450 coins. That's buying now. I mean, if you really want to probably do bids, you can probably get away maybe 350 or defo 400 as well, so you're saving. I have heavily invested in that one because I can see them going up quite a bit. I mean, well, I wouldn't say quite a bit, but even if they go up to like 600 coins and you pick 10 up, you're still making like 2k profit for not really doing a fat lot if you've got space anyhow. So, you know. Next on the list as well, we have another derby which may seem, which may remind you from last week because I predicted it, but it didn't come in. But it's 2 separate teams, but it's still classed as the same derby. It's the Great Triad versus the Three Kings of big cities. Another 6-pointer as well. They're both on the same points. They're actually 6th and 8th, which is funny because there must be someone in the middle of them which is on the same points as well. If I say this wrong as well, anyone that's Polish, I do apologise. It's Arka Gdynia, I think that's right, versus Wisła Krakow. I think I've said that right, but you know. As I said, it's another one of them derbies again. Again, I predicted there was another derby like that last week, and because they didn't pick that one, I reckon they'll put it in this one. So you know, again, nice and easy to get. You can get for all players, any players with 200 coins over bronze anyhow. Requirements wise as well, I'm going to go only 62 raid. a minimum of 3 players from either team, and a minimum 8 in chemistry. I don't think I'm going to go much higher for the chemistry as well, so let's see now. And then last but not least, obviously, is the wild card. I'm definitely going to pick this one in because it's another derby, and we haven't had one from this. I don't think we've actually had one from this league at all this year, from this FIFA 18. If we do, please let me know in the comments below when it was. It's the Burness derby, Young Boys versus Thun FC. I think it's pronounced Thun FC. It might be Ton FC. I don't know how they pronounce it in Swiss, but you know. So requirements wise, I'm not going to put a rating on this one. Minimum of 4 goal players, a minimum of 2 from either team, and a minimum of 85 chem. The reason I picked from either team is because young boys have quite a few goal players. The one to invest in is Harua. I hope I pronounced that right. He's a striker and he's 450 coins. For Thun FC, literally it's any bronze player again for 200 coins. Obviously they've got silver players, but they're a lot more expensive. You wouldn't really want to invest in them for that one either. So yeah, they're my 5 predictions as normal. I have actually heavily invested in quite a lot of them this week. I have a good feeling there's going to be quite a few in there that could make quite a bit of profit for me. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it also makes you a lot of profit as well, if you do follow my way. If you don't, and you're watching the video, please let me know what you think will be in the marquee matchups in the description below. In the comments below, more like, so I can see what you lot are predicting. Obviously, I always reply back to you as soon as possible, as long as I'm not at work. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Hopefully you make a lot of coins, a lot of profit in investments. And obviously, I will see you in the next video stream. Have a good day. Peace.